Hello. This is the chap who normally comes on at the start of these podcasts, this time affecting a simply dreadful British accent, for if I don't miss my guess, you're listening to this as part of The Rack, the Icebox Radio Theatre's new podcast of fantasy and science fiction. And nothing says fantasy quite so much as an American actor attempting to sound like something he's not. Now, we love all of our listeners, of course, but we especially love those who have stepped through the velvet ropes to become a listening supporter. Castles and spaceships are quite inexpensive to render here in the world of audio, but petrol money for actors as well as new microphones and equipment are somewhat less so. So we continue to depend on you, the wonderful listener, to help us continue to bring these stories to the world. Simply go to our website, that's iceboxradio.org, and look for the word support across the top of the page there. On that page, you can learn all about our Patreon, you can learn about our membership program, or even just how to drop a $5 in the post. We're not picky. We just appreciate whatever kind attention you and your checkbook may be able to offer us. And now, since brevity be the soul of wit, I yield for this evening's presentation. You are driving in a dark forest, the pine boughs heavy with snow. At the end of a long dirt track road, you arrive at your destination. It's a small, weather-beaten motel called Toujours Gelée. It's not much to look at, really. Just a single weather-beaten shack surrounded by a half-dozen equally run-down cabins. Out back, there's a dingy fishing dock right next to the spaceport. And a few picnic tables for cleaning fish conveniently placed right next to the time portal. So it's easy to dispose of the chum. Come up to the office now. Let the bear in the tuxedo take your bags. Ask the time-traveling Viking at the concierge desk if you have any questions, and then step up to the main desk to meet the owner, Old Pierre.
Hello, and welcome to Toujours Gelée Motel. Looking for something to do? We have all kinds of tourist information right over here. I invite you to select a brochure from The Rack.
The sky is ready for snow. The clouds are full and low, their bellies cut open by the mountaintops. As we leave these plains and begin to climb, the air's changing. It's pregnant, dense, waiting for the birth of a blizzard. I know it'll be a big one. The totality of grayness gives it away.
His hands are tight on the wheel, his eyes fixed on the sky. I'm not used to seeing him this intensely silent. The storm is still miles off. We're hardly even in the foothills. Besides, he loves snow. I'm the summer person. Jacques, what's wrong?
Nothing.
You're so quiet.
Nothing's wrong. I'm just excited to get there.
I can't wait to see the cabin.
You'll love it. It's beautiful, especially in the snow.
Will there be a lot?
I don't know.
As long as I don't have to touch it, I'll be happy. It's wonderful to look at. But
how did I get hooked up with a Florida girl?
Just lucky, I guess. There is heat in this cabin, right?
A very nice cast iron wood stove.
Oh, look. It's starting already.
Yes.
How can you see the road?
Katrina, please be quiet.
We're not lost, are we?
No, we're almost there.
How can you tell?
I know my way. See that corner? After that corner, we should see the cabin.
I didn't know it could snow like this.
It should end by tomorrow.
I hope so. Otherwise, we'd better leave after lunch, just so we can be back by Monday.
Don't worry. This Jeep can...
Jacques, we're skidding! We're skidding! We're dead. We're trapped in a snowbank in the middle of a blizzard on a road no one's ever heard of. We're miles from the cabin. We'll freeze to death. They'll find our decomposed bodies and the snow finally melts in July. We're out. How did you do that?
I'll teach you tomorrow. Hey, there's the cabin.
We made it.
Of course. You didn't think I could find it?
No, but Good job, Jacques.
Every muscle in my body is tired. My hands hurt from gripping the wheel. But I feel light now. The cabin is still there. We're safe. Everything in a blizzard is reduced to shades of gray, like a black and white photograph. The snow adds an extra layer of sound insulation, muffling the noises that have followed us from the city, circulating in our heads. As long as we can avoid the wind.
1 second, it looks smaller than I expected. The next instant, it seems bigger. I had no idea what to expect, but I hope to God that the roof is solid because there's already a couple of feet of snow on it, and it seems to be getting worse. I touched snow once in my life driving from Tampa to Nashville, but it's just tiny spits of ice, inconsequential, not even enough to make a snowball. Here the air is filled with frozen feathers, a down-filled world.
Here it is. My favorite spot in the whole world.
It's just right.
It's actually an old homesteader's cabin. I found it abandoned. The roof was blown off. I remodeled it myself.
You did all this? It's very cozy and very cold.
Let's get a fire going.
Where's the wood?
Good question. I usually keep a stack inside, but last time I was in such a rush to get back to town, I guess I forgot. There's a pile outside. I can't find it.
What?
The wood pile. I can't find it. Sometimes campers come and take a couple of logs, but I can't believe they took the whole pile.
We don't have any wood?
Not exactly.
We don't have any wood?
Don't panic, Katrina.
Fine. I will not panic. I will not get hysterical. I will not lose my mind with the fear of freezing to death. Women from Florida do not appreciate freezing to death, Jacques. I am not used to this, Jacques. My life is in your hands. I have put my life in your hands. I know that's a big responsibility, and I know that you can handle it, so I don't need to remind you that this is not my territory. If we were in the Everglades, I could show you how to make sure you don't get bitten by a rattlesnake. I could show you how to fry up an eel.
Katrina, we have plenty of firewood. If I can just find... instant firewood maker.
An axe?
Yeah, we'll take this tree right here.
It's awfully close to the cabin.
Yeah, I don't want to lug wood through 3 feet of snow.
What if it hits the cabin?
Don't worry. My grandfather was a lumberjack. It runs in the family. He could lay a tree down to crack open a walnut. Ultimate precision.
You're a computer programmer, not a logger.
I've cut my fair share of trees.
Can I help?
Nope. Why don't you grab our gear out of the car? Okay. Almost ready. Stand back. There's 2 more whacks, and we've got ourselves a toasty cabin. Timber!
Jacques!
Oh, no!
Car!
My Jeep! On the top of the Jeep is now an interesting tangle of metal, glass, and sticks, a violent work of modern art. I can't blame Katrina for not appreciating the collage of disaster. I'm not a fan of hysteria, but somehow her silence is worse.
I'm afraid to open my mouth. The instant my lips part, first there will be a scream, which is always unpleasant. Then hurtful words. This trip was a mistake from the start. I know he wants me to see everything he sees, every nuance, every graceful stroke on nature. But I can't see, I can't hear, my brain is pounding. Is this the man I want to spend the rest of my life with? Is this the man? Is this the man who just toppled a tree on our only escape from the wilderness?
Are you warm enough? I could get more wood. I could chop down another tree. Far from the cabin, I promise. I'm sorry I wrecked the car. You know how much I love that Jeep, but we'll get out of here fine. As soon as the blizzard is over, I'll get it cleaned up. It'll still drive, I'm sure of it. Are you hungry? Let me cook us up some dinner. How about some soup? There's plenty of water. Yeah, at least we didn't forget the food. Here it is.
What was that?
The wind. I was hoping it wouldn't come.
The cabin's gonna break apart. It's gonna break apart and we'll be buried and freeze to death.
This cabin has been through worse. It just creaks a little, that's all.
This sound gives me the creeps.
Do you forgive me for wrecking the car?
I'm trying.
We'll be fine.
I'm trying to believe that.
Just trust me.
I can't.
Katrina.
I'm scared of the snow of the woods, of being stranded in the middle of nowhere. I know you're trying to make me feel better, but it's not working.
You won't trust me.
Maybe I don't trust anyone that much.
How can we get married if you don't trust me?
I'm here. I came up here with you. Obviously, I trust you in some sense. But if you want me to feel completely safe, just because you're you and because you're here with me, it's not working. It's not going to happen.
I can't believe you don't trust me.
That's not it. You don't understand.
What? What don't I understand? Love and trust go together, Katrina. They are not separable. Of course you're frightened. How do you think I feel? I know this hasn't been easy for you. It hasn't been fun, but I've been trying. Trying to keep us alive and maybe even allow us to have a good time. But you have to let it happen. Why won't you?
I'm scared. Pay attention, Jacques.
Just relax, for pity's sake.
Fine, I'll relax. I will relax. I won't be frightened of anything. I will do my part and make you happy.
What are you doing?
I'm not allowed to be afraid of the snow or the wind or of dying, so I won't be. If you'll excuse me, I'm going for a walk to think. Thank you very much.
Katrina! Katrina! Come back! Come back!
I have asserted my fundamental rights of independence and panic. I do not need to be told to relax. I do not need to be told to relax. It's getting so dark. I'm not afraid of the dark. Not the dark. Maybe of the cold. The emptiness and whatever creatures out here make it not quite completely empty. And the wind. I wait for the trees to give in and relinquish their hold on the earth. Their exhausted roots finally no longer having the strength to grasp. It screams and screams and screams! Hello, wind!
Damn, flashlight. Come on, just give me 15 more minutes. Katrina! Katrina, come back! Come back! It's so cold. Never seen it snow like this. I can barely see the tracks I made 30 seconds ago. The light of the cabin blinks like a demented Christmas light obstructed by the snow and the branches. Another 20 feet and it'll vanish, and I'll be lost too. What was she thinking? We're not in the mall. You can't just stomp off in a huff in the middle of a blizzard. We can't... Stay calm. Try to keep your mind working, Jacques. If you both panic, you're both dead. There won't be much of a wedding come May if I don't find her. Okay. Did she put on her gloves? She must be cold. Katrina! Yeah, we have a future plotted, planned. If we're actually ready. If I can find her, if she's... Wait. Where's the cabin? Where... Oh, I have to go back. I can't feel my face. Nothing. Katrina!
Jacques! Jacques!
Katrina!
I'm so cold. I hate this noise. This never-ending... Quiet, wind! Stop!
I am the wind.
I'm hallucinating. This must be a sign of hypothermia. Jacques! Jacques! Help me! Help me, someone!
I am the wind.
Who's there? Is someone there? I can't hear you. This damn wind. Hello? Hello?
Hush, hush, child.
Who are you? Where are you?
I am the wind! I am everywhere!
I'm so cold.
Come with me.
I'm talking to the wind.
Come with me. Escape the cold. Come to safety.
You're pushing me.
To safety. Away from the cold.
You have a very gentle touch, like a cat's tail brushing my... Where are you taking me?
Don't be afraid.
Fear is my specialty. And now that you've stopped screaming, I'm out of my mind. But I'm not afraid.
Damn, the fire's out. It's freezing in here. Not much better than being outside, except for the wind.
Indeed.
Hello? What? Who's there?
Only the cold.
Ah, it's cold in here. Where are the matches?
Oh, so nice to be away from the wind.
Matches. Where are you?
Finally, a little peace. Though she's still blustering.
I do not hear voices. Matches. I need a fire.
The single voice. The single voice of the cold.
A spirit?
With a soul with the clearest eyes.
Aha! Matches! If you'll excuse me, whatever, wherever, or whoever, I need to start a fire.
Stop!
Ah! No need to shout.
Please don't light the match. Please.
I'm cold.
And so I'm here.
Sorry you have to go, but...
You're all alone. Surely you would like someone to talk to.
Sure, but...
Someone who understands the fickle ways of man. Oh, the voice of my other half. Note, I don't say better. You're not the only ones fighting this evening.
I really wasn't asking for much.
A little trust.
Exactly, and clarity of mind. She gets so clouded with her panic, her mind jumping, racing. It becomes impossible for us to connect.
Of course. Is it so awful to ask for a little calm, a private eddy, mingling together to become a frigid breeze? Oh, even a cool breath.
I don't think it's asking for so much.
Of course not. It makes you wonder.
Are we really meant to be together?
Well, at least you have a choice. And you do have a choice.
True. That's very true. I do have the power to choose. There is an actual decision to be made.
Oh, is it worth it?
Really, she's wonderful.
Most of the time.
Oh, nobody's perfect.
Commitments, promises, are meant to last forever, or at least as long as you have.
Which might be a long time.
Or not. But to be so full of imperfection.
Fear. That's really it. Every fear she has multiplies, expands, filling the spaces in the world around her. Insulation between her and actual reality.
Fear is not so easily left behind. A powerful wedge it could be.
The funny thing is that she doesn't need to be afraid. Not very often. She's capable and tough, smart. She can handle the world. It's obvious to me, just not to her.
Oh, very generous.
You don't know her.
Well enough. Full of impulses.
I guess so. Look, I'm freezing. It's been nice talking with you, but...
Oh, please don't.
I can barely move my fingers. If I wait...
Wait.
Sorry.
Oh, you're tough, aren't you? So tough. Just put it out, just a little puff, and there will be peace and cold. Oh, peace and cold. Don't put me back out to face her fury. Just a brief respite. Briefly, you seem so kind. I know where Katrina is.
What?
The match.
so tired.
A little farther.
The snow is so deep. I'm so cold. I need to stop.
A little farther.
I can't.
You must.
Where's the cabin?
Too far. But you are almost safe.
I don't feel safe. I'm too tired to move. I'm too tired to be scared. I would like to be scared again, Wind. It's so dark, but I'm too... I can't. Put me down. Ah, help! Help! You lifted me.
Now I'm tired. Get inside.
I can't see anything. It's too dark.
A hollow log. Crawl inside, away from the cold.
Thank you.
We are not so different, you and I.
That's a nice thought, Wind, but I'm not exactly a strong, screaming elemental force.
We both love.
Sometimes I don't even know about that.
We both doubt.
Doubt is why I'm in this mess.
When we fight, I tear at the earth. I rend the clouds, topple trees, shatter windows.
I just do and say stupid things.
But are you linked together for all time, joined by the core of your very essence?
No, I'm not sure. At least I don't think so.
Consider yourself lucky.
But maybe I want to be. Or at least feel like we are. Like we have linked souls beyond reality. Sometimes I feel like we're not connected at all. Like we're together only out of habit. That we're too different to be compatible.
You always have a choice.
I do. You're right. But you have to understand, he's wonderful. Capable, smart, funny, energetic, and handsome. But sometimes he just plows right ahead, no matter what I think or feel. Like this trip. We could have turned around. No, he wanted to prove something or test me or him or I don't know what. Sometimes it's hard to get him to listen to me.
I know what you mean.
But I overreact.
As do I.
Like tonight, and here I am, but... Did he follow me out? Do you know what happened to Jacques? Did he follow me into the snow? He didn't get lost, did he? I mean, he's safe back in the cabin, isn't he?
I don't know.
Oh, what if he followed me and got stuck out in the cold of the snow? I need him to be alright. We have to make sure that he's alright.
Stay where you are.
I need to know.
Wait here.
Where is she?
Put down the matches, please.
There. No matches. No fire. Not a single element of warmth in this entire cabin. Are you happy?
Almost.
Where is Katrina? Is she safe?
She is in grave danger.
What's happened to her? Where is she?
My lover has her in her clutches.
Damn, Wind. Where is she?
Deep in the woods, floundering in the snow, beaten by the flying snow.
She must be frantic. Take me to her, please. We have to help her.
You will never find her.
You can help me. Take me to her. Lead me to her.
The wind has her.
Don't let her freeze.
Perhaps I can help.
Right. Just don't let her get too cold.
Oh, then I will need to be colder with you.
That's fine. I can take it. She has enough to worry about. Don't let her get too cold.
Oh, you don't know how cold I can be.
Just help her.
I'll try.
Promise me. Talk to the wind. Talk to the wind. Surely the wind can spare Katrina. If you ask her for a favor.
Perhaps I can try. Be patient.
What was that? Where did it go?
Be patient.
Help Katrina.
What are you doing? What are you
My lover has a soul of ice. Ice, the color of night, of emptiness.
What's happened?
The cold has no compassion for warm things. He hates them. Anything warm must be made cold. The cabin is a constant affront to my lover. He would like to see it freeze forever, exposed. Sometimes we have tried to open it. Once I succeeded and ripped off the roof to let him inside to stay.
But the cabin is intact. The fire is going.
The fire is out.
He'll just light a new one. He's an expert. I was amazed how fast he got it going. He can do it.
He won't.
Why not?
He thinks it will save you. Soon he will be unable to save himself.
I never thought I would miss the wind. Evil wind. If I suddenly say that I'm completely and positively sure that I love Katrina, does it lack power, sincerity? Is fear sufficient motivation to come to understanding? I'm afraid for her, not for myself. That's a lie. I am afraid for myself, but not as much. I've been cold before, never this cold. I can't move my fingers. I feel everything slowing down, even my mind. The cabin tilts and sways. Or I do. I can't tell anymore. I'm cold, but it really doesn't hurt. I'm just a little numb. A lot numb. My breath has stopped steaming. I wonder what that means. Gold, are you here?
Oh, more than ever.
Did you talk to the wind?
She is very stubborn.
How is Katrina?
Struggling.
But she's not cold. You've stayed away from her?
Oh, I am here with you.
If it's just the wind, maybe she'll be all right.
Maybe.
Can't you bring her here? Please, bring her to safety.
The wind has her.
And you have me. Help Katrina.
Be patient.
If you can't help her, then I will go find her myself after I get warm.
And how will you do that?
A fire.
I'm staying away from her. She is not cold.
That's not enough. Bring her here.
Wait.
I can't wait much longer. You do something now.
You should go back to the log.
I'm not letting Jacques freeze to death. I can get there if you help me.
It is very far.
Lead the way. Just lead the way.
The snow is very deep. I cannot carry you far.
I won't fall. Please? If we're together, I can get to the cabin. I'm not even cold. I'm just tired and scared and angry. I can help him.
This way.
You can push me harder. I'll move faster.
Yes, we must hurry.
Where's the wind? Not even a peep. It's so quiet.
Something is happening.
What?
I'm not sure. I don't like it.
I'm going to look for Katrina.
Can you even stand?
I can crawl. See? I'm crawling. You're not helping. Have you done anything to help?
I've kept my word. She is not cold. You are very, very cold. I've kept my word.
but she's still not safe.
She's with the wind. How safe can she be?
The door is stuck. Look at all this frost.
Crystal locks. I think you should stay.
Open the door.
It's frozen. Soon you will be too.
It's back.
Go away. He is mine.
Jacques? Jacques! He's alive.
Barely. He is very cold.
The door is stuck. Jacques! Jacques, light the fire! Go light the fire!
I can't move my hands. Are you all right?
I'm fine. The wind. It's a long story. The door is stuck.
It's frozen. The cold. I can't get my hands to hold the axe.
Help me. Pull, Jacques, pull! Wind, help me! Thank you, Wind. Thank you. Jacques! Jacques, you're white. You're all white.
I'm frozen.
Come over to the stove. We'll get you warm. I'll light the fire. Matches. Here. It won't stay lit. Wind! Wind, stop blowing the match. We'll be warm soon. Soon, Jacques. Jacques, stay awake. Stay awake, Jacques. I'll hold you. I'll hold you until the fire is going and we're warm. Keep your eyes open, Jacques. It's already warmer in here. The cold is gone. They're gone. Stay here with me, Jacques. I'm not afraid of them. Not of anything. Just talk to me.
I'm so happy that you're all right.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Smile for me. Just a little. Prove to me that you're not completely frozen. We'll get closer to the fire. We're gonna be all right, Jacques. We're gonna be all right.
Yes, I think we are.
The Wind and the Cold was written by Patrick Gabridge. Our cast this evening featured Amelia Sumner as Katrina, Jim Yunt as Jacques, Victoria Olsen as the Wind, and Tom Bement played the Cold. Directed and post-produced by Jeffrey Adams. Some sound effects courtesy of the Freesound Project at freesound.org. For more information on the Icebox Radio Theater, visit iceboxradio.org. It can be in the sound of the orchestra preparing, or in the sound of a sculptor working in stone, or even in the sound of laughter from inside a theater. It is the sound of art being created, and for over 3 decades, the sound of art being created has rung loud and clear in northeastern Minnesota. The Arrowhead Regional Arts Council has been encouraging local arts development in northeastern Minnesota through grants and services for over 35 years. Every year, they give out more than $500,000 to local artists and arts organizations, and that helps create $40 million in revenue and jobs created. To find out more about our arts programs or how you can get involved, visit aracouncil.org. The Arrowhead Regional Arts Council, where the arts flourish, you thrive.